Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today, we're plunging into, an utterly complex and gripping saga.
Absolutely. It spans millennia.
Crosses dimensions and asks these, really profound questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. We've got our comprehensive research here, a detailed timeline, a sprawling cast of characters. It's all from what's known as the three-body crisis.
Yeah, quite the stack.
And our mission today isn't just to recap a story, right?
Yeah.
It's to extract the most, mind-bending revelations.
The critical turning point.
Exactly. And the unforgettable figures that define this whole universe.
It's a narrative journey that it starts with ancient secrets.
Right.
And ultimately determines the fate of entire universes. What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how seemingly disparate events just converge.
Like what?
Well, you've got a 15th century siege in Constantinople involving what looks like dimensional manipulation.
And then the brutal realities of China's 20th century cultural revolution. They all kind of feed into setting the stage for this interstellar conflict. It's an unimaginable scale.
That's a powerful way to frame it. And as we delve into these timelines, we're definitely confronted with some truly provocative concepts, aren't we?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I'm particularly struck by that idea. Like, physics itself doesn't exist. How does a civilization even start to grapple with that?
Right. It undermines everything.
Or how could just one, well-intentioned maybe, decision lead to the near extinction of a whole civilization?
The weight of consequence.
So get ready for, hopefully, unparalleled insight into a narrative that truly redefines the big picture. Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
We begin, perhaps surprisingly, not with, spaceships and fancy tech.
No, not at all.
But with deeply rooted human history, personal stories. Our sources go way back, 40,000 years even.
Incredible depth.
But let's zero in on some key moments that really lay the groundwork for this crisis. What's compelling here is how far back the narrative pulls in these seemingly unrelated events. It shows this subtle thread, maybe, of cosmic influence.
Like Constantinople.
Exactly,
Yeah.
15th century Constantinople. Our sources talk about this woman, Helena, during the Ottoman siege. She demonstrates this unique magic.
Magic?
Well, that's the term used, but it's likely an early, maybe unscientific manifestation of dimensional manipulation. She's retrieving objects from sealed spaces.
Get this. Even the brain of an Anatolian prisoner without cutting his skull.
I know, it's not just some parlor trick, right? It's this chilling hint of forces far beyond conventional understanding.
Operating centuries before the main crisis even starts.
Yeah, it suggests a universe that's far more malleable, maybe stranger than we can imagine.
A truly ancient anomaly. But the real fuse for this cosmic time bomb that was lit much closer to our time.
In the tumultuous 1960s in China.
Yeah.
And this raises a really important question. How could a period of intense political upheaval like China's Cultural Revolution in 1966 possibly have cosmic repercussions? Seems so. Terrestrial.
Right. But the critical moment is Yi Wenji, witnessing her father, Yi Zitai, a respected physicist, publicly denounced and then brutally beaten to death by Red Guards.
Powerful.
This profound trauma, combined with her later experiences, betrayal, disillusionment, it fundamentally shapes her view of humanity.
She comes to see humanity as...
What?
Flawed?
Inherently flawed, yeah. Incapable of solving its own problems, just fundamentally broken, maybe.
And this profound disillusionment, it leads her to the secluded Red Coast base, the early 1970s.
Right.
And it's there she makes the first contact with Trisolaran, an alien civilization.
Using the sun itself as a massive super antenna?
I mean, imagine the immense weight, the absolute burden of making that decision alone.
Her actions really stem from this deep-seated belief that humanity is just beyond saving by its own hand.
So she reaches out.
Yeah, thinking an external force like the Trisolarans might offer salvation or, at least a new, more rational path.
And this is also where Mike Evans comes in, the rich guy. Yeah, Mike Evans, heir to an oil fortune, seems altruistic on the surface, but he has this radical pan-species communism ideology.
Pan-species communism.
It wasn't just politics. It was a belief that all species, human or alien, should unite against the universe's hostility.
Even if it meant what? Sacrificing humanity.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Sacrificing humanity's immediate survival for this greater, unified cosmic future. It's extreme.
And that becomes the bedrock of the Earth Trisolaris organization, the ETO.
Exactly. Turning humans into willing collaborators for an alien invasion.
So, with the ETO now active, the stage is set. But the Trisolaran invasion, It isn't what anyone expected, is it?
No, not a fleet showing up right away.
It's not a fleet that arrives first.
No, it's far more insidious. They launch Sophons.
Sophons? Okay, what are these?
They're essentially multi-dimensional supercomputers, so tiny they can unfold from just a single proton.
Wow.
And their purpose, not direct destruction, not yet anyway, it's a far more insidious attack. They literally interfere with fundamental particle physics on Earth. It creates this kind of cosmic scientific blockade.
So wait, they're messing with physics itself?
Yes. Imagine trying to do any cutting-edge research, develop new tech, when the very laws of the universe are being subtly, maliciously manipulated around you.
But that's terrifying.
It's a preemptive strike that doesn't fire a single shot, but cripples humanity's ability to advance, to defend itself for decades.
All before their fleet even gets close.
Exactly. Miles and years away.
So humanity is essentially blinded, scientifically neutered, before the real war even begins.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which brings us to Crisis Era, Year 1. And this is when things truly kick off. Not with a bang, though.
No, more like a whisper of despair.
The shocking suicide of physicist Yang Dong and her cryptic note.
Physics has never existed and will never exist.
Telling.
That statement is just central to understanding the Sophon's interference. It's a cosmic punch to humanity's gut.
So how does it work? Ding Yi explains it, right?
Yeah. Ding Yi, the theoretical physicist, he explains it to Wang Miao, the nanomaterials guy who's seeing that weird countdown.
Right, the countdown.
He explains that the Sophons are literally messing with fundamental physics, making particle accelerators give false results.
So the laws of physics aren't constant anymore.
Exactly. They're rendering them non-invariant. This isn't just a research setback. It's a profound existential crisis for the human mind.
It undermines our whole way of interacting with reality.
Completely. It throws all scientific progress, all understanding of the universe into total chaos, makes meaningful advancement impossible.
And as this crisis unfolds, humanity responds with, well, one of the most desperate and fascinating counterintuitive projects imaginable.
The Wallfacer Project.
Yeah. 4 individuals, including Luo Ji, the astronomer, they're chosen to devise secret strategies against the Trisolarans.
Strategies so secret they can't even tell anyone else their plans.
How do you even do that?
It's an attempt to deceive an enemy that can essentially see and hear everything on Earth through the Sophons.
Mind games on a cosmic scale.
And Luo Ji's role here is particularly interesting. He's kind of coerced into being a wall-facer at first.
Why him?
Because Wenji had subtly hinted that he specifically posed a unique potential threat to Trisolaris. His spell or curse, which initially just seems like this, indulgence, a deep thought experiment he casts out into the universe.
Right.
That becomes the key to humanity's unlikely survival. It's a gamble on a concept so chilling, most thought it was too dangerous to even consider.
But before that gamble pays off, there's devastation.
Oh, yeah. Crisis Era, Year 8. The arrival of the Trisolaran probe.
Known chillingly as the droplet.
Humanity's entire combined fleet tries to intercept it. Easily defeated, utterly annihilated, just wiped out.
By one probe.
By one perfectly smooth, mirrored probe. It's a truly shocking, brutal demonstration of just how technologically outmatched humanity is. The sheer invincibility of it.
Wow.
Terrifying.
That defeat must have had huge repercussions.
Huge. Beyond the immediate tragedy, it fundamentally reshaped humanity's approach to survival.
How so?
Well, that, coupled with Zhang Beihai's desperate defection, remember, he took 5 warships and just fled.
To preserve a seed of humanity.
Exactly. A gamble to escape the solar system entirely. It ushered in this period of unimaginable horror on Earth. The Great Ravine.
The Great Ravine sounds grim.
It was. Over the next 50 years, the world population plummets. From 8.3 billion down to just 3.5 billion.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's more than half.
Yeah. And that's not just a statistic. It's widespread famine, ecological collapse, a brutal culling of humanity. It forced this profound shift in mindset. Desperation set in, paving the way for truly radical measures.
And it's at this point, near total annihilation, that Luo Ji plays his hand.
Exactly. Under immense pressure, he reveals the chilling secret of his spell.
The Dark Forest deterrence system.
Yes. Rooted in the Dark Forest theory.
Which basically says the universe is hostile.
It posits that the universe is a dangerous place, where any civilization detecting another must immediately destroy it.
Why?
Because to do otherwise is to risk your own annihilation later. Reveal yourself, you become a target.
So Luo Ji weaponizes paranoia.
Precisely. He threatens to broadcast Trisolaris' precise location to the entire cosmos,
Essentially painting a giant target on their back for anyone else out there.
condemning them to destruction by unseen, unknown civilizations. And it works.
It works.
The Trisolaran fleet, seeing the existential threat, changes course, aborts the direct invasion.
Incredible.
This marks the beginning of the Deterrence Era, with Luo Ji as the Swordholder, the man holding the trigger.
Wow. And this makes us ponder, doesn't it? For you, the listener, if you held that power.
The power to destroy an entire civilization to save your own, but also facing destruction yourself.
Would you pull the trigger? What's the moral calculus in a universe where maybe empathy is a fatal weakness?
It's a terrifying question.
And one Luo Ji had to live with.
Yeah.
Every single day. For 62 years.
62 years carrying that immense burden. Being the Swordholder. The sole individual whose life, literally, keeps that deterrent system active.
His very existence is the trigger.
Yeah. But nothing, not even this fragile, terrifying peace, lasts forever.
What happens?
Deterrence Era, year 62. A crucial moment. 2 human ships, Gravity and Blue Space. They're deep out in a softened, blind region.
So the Trisolarans can't see them.
Right. And they hold a referendum to broadcast Trisolaris' location anyway.
Why? The deterrence is working, isn't it?
Because humanity, having really absorbed the dark forest reality, realizes the Swordholder system is temporary, it's a single point of failure. What if Luo Ji dies or hesitates?
Okay, so they vote.
They vote. With a 2/3 majority, a universal broadcast of Trisolaris' coordinates is activated. They pull the trigger Luo Ji was holding.
And the Trisolarans react.
Almost immediately. The droplet delivers a crippling blow. It destroys Earth's gravitational wave transmitter.
The heart of the deterrence system.
Gone. Luo Ji, his immense burden finally lifted, steps down.
And they appoint a new Swordholder.
Yes. Aerospace engineer Cheng Xin.
Cheng Xin. And this shift from Luo Ji's ruthless pragmatism to her. She's known for compassion, right?
Exactly. Her inherent compassion. It highlights this pivotal turning point, where her humanity, often seen as a strength, tragically becomes her greatest flaw in this dark universe.
What does she do? Or not do?
Her hesitation. Driven by that very humanity, that empathy. It prevents her from activating the broadcast system immediately when challenged.
And that hesitation
Leads to the termination of the deterrence. The Trisolarans call humanity's bluff, essentially.
So the invasion is back on.
Yes. The second Trisolaran fleet, now rapidly approaching, will arrive in just 1 year, unopposed.
Oh, God. That decision.
As the source states with devastating clarity, it's the profundity of her error, an error with cosmic consequences for all of humanity.
The consequences are swift, I assume, and brutal.
Swift and brutal, the Great Resettlement begins. Half of Earth's remaining population, 2.1 billion people, forced to move to Australia.
Why Australia?
Under the Sophin's absolute dictates. Just forced migration on a planetary scale. Enforced with horrifying cruelty.
Including that infamous living food announcement.
Yeah. Where people are literally told to prepare for cannibalism if supplies run out. It's a stark reminder of humanity's utter vulnerability, just complete subjugation.
But amidst all this despair, something unexpected happens.
A truly surprising development, yeah. Yun Tianming.
Cheng Xin's college classmate, the one whose brain was sent to the Trisolaran.
That's him, years ago, yeah. He requests to see Cheng Xin. Or communicate somehow.
And he does.
Or eventually, yes. He manages to broadcast a series of cryptic fairy tales.
Fairy tales.
Containing vital strategic intelligence, but cloaked in these seemingly innocent narratives. It's a desperate, brilliant attempt to give humanity the knowledge to survive against impossible odds.
While this is happening, the dark forest theory gets proven, right?
Scientifically proven, yes. Yun Tianming's star, DX3906, he'd actually bought it for Cheng Xin years before.
A star. Wow.
Yeah. That star system is annihilated by a lightspeed attack, a photoid strike.
So someone out there saw Trisolaris' broadcast location, or maybe the human broadcast.
Yeah.
And just destroyed it.
We assume so. It's not just a distant cosmic event. It's the universe screaming its brutal truth.
It confirms the cosmos isn't just vast, it's a silent, hostile hunting ground.
Where any detected civilization is a target. This shifts humanity's perspective entirely. It's not just about surviving Trisolaris anymore.
It's about the nature of the universe itself.
And the terrifying implications for humanity's final days.
So what do?
Desperate attempts to hide or shield humanity within the solar system. The Bunker Project, the Black Domain Plan, trying to reduce the speed of light locally to create a safe zone.
But there's disagreement.
Oh, yeah. Thomas Wade, the ruthless chief of the PIA, the intelligence agency, he prioritizes lightspeed travel as the only true salvation. Escape.
Not hiding, running.
Exactly. This fundamental disagreement leads to escalating conflict with the government. And eventually, Wei Di attempts to assassinate Cheng Xin. He sees her compassion, her hesitation, as a dangerous weakness that will doom everyone. He wants to seize control and force humanity onto the path of lightspeed research.
It all culminates then in Bunker Era, year 68.
When the solar system itself faces its ultimate threat, a dimensional strike.
Not an explosion, you said.
No. An attack that collapses higher dimensions.
I still can't quite picture that.
Imagine observing Saturn and Jupiter, these vast spherical gas giants, just flatten, stretch into two-dimensional pancake-like structures right before your eyes.
That's reality breaking down.
It's an almost incomprehensible assault on the very fabric of space. Escape is nearly impossible.
But some do escape.
In this horrifying collapse, Luo Ji, Cheng Xin, and her assistant AA managed to escape Pluto. On the Halo.
What's the Halo?
A stellar yacht equipped with a curvature propulsion drive. They literally surf away from the collapsing solar system.
Wow. So our last survivors, Cheng Xin and AA, escape. Where do they go?
They travel 287 light years to Yun Tianming star DX3906, or where it used to be.
And they find others there.
Incredibly, yes. Guan Yifan and another survivor named Hunter from the ship Gravity.
The ship that broadcast the coordinates.
That's the one. A moment of incredible, unexpected reunion amidst total cosmic desolation.
But even this refuge isn't permanent, is it?
No. The DX3906 system itself begins to collapse into a reduced light-speed black hole, or a black domain.
So even escaping doesn't guarantee safety.
It's a powerful illustration. The dark forest is relentless. The universe is unforgiving.
And here's where it gets truly, mind-bending.
As the universe itself is turning into these thin lines of light, collapsing, Sofan reappears.
The Trisolaran supercomputer, how?
She reveals herself as the manager of a mini-universe, created by Yun Tanming.
He created a universe.
A pocket universe, yeah. An almost unimaginable act of love and foresight from a character thought lost forever. A final, beautiful, intricate gesture.
So looking at the bigger picture, this mini-universe is a final refuge.
A final, tiny refuge, yes. Huh. A chance to leave a message in a bottle for whatever new universe might be born after the next Big Bang.
A message in a bottle from a dead universe.
Inside this pocket of existence, Cheng Xin begins writing her memoir, A Past Outside of Time.
And through that process,
she ultimately accepts her profound responsibility, I think, for her decisions, for humanity's fate, maybe even for the universe's fate. A burden no single person should ever have to bear.
Which brings us back to the listener, maybe. This makes us ponder, for you, if you were among the very last survivors
of a collapsed universe holding the sum of humanity's wisdom and folly.
What message would you want to leave behind for whatever comes next? What essential truth would you wish to convey?
Heavy stuff.
Wow. Okay. We've journeyed from ancient magic in Constantinople
to the chilling realities of a universe-ending dimensional strike.
All set in motion, arguably, by a single decision born of despair during the Cultural Revolution.
It's an incredible saga. Scientific discovery, profound moral dilemmas.
And the relentless, often brutal consequences of choice. Every single choice.
We've seen how compassion, courage, ruthlessness, they all play critical roles.
And how even the most brilliant plans can just unravel in the face of truly alien logic or universal laws we didn't understand.
This deep dive into the three-body crisis, timeline, and characters, it really reminds us that every action, no matter how small or how well-intentioned,
can have cosmic implications.
Yeah.
So what's the ultimate takeaway then from digging into all this? Perhaps the most provocative thought is this.
Go on.
In a universe where empathy, like Cheng Xin's, can literally lead to annihilation, what truly defines humanity's survival?
Is it the strength of our convictions, our compassion?
Or is it the cold, hard logic of survival at any cost, like Wade or even Luo Ji represented, or something else entirely?
Something for you to mull on long after our deep dive ends.
Definitely. Well, thank you for joining us on this incredible deep dive.
Been fascinating.
If you've had any aha moments or just want to share your thoughts on all this, we'd love to hear from you.
Please do.
Be sure to subscribe, leave us a review, join the deep dive community.
Yeah, join the conversation.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep being well informed.